Hello, my people. Here we are. This is your video lesson for lesson 1.3. How are you like a blue whale? So let's start off with our warm up here. And for this one, you're going to be looking at a cat arm and a human arm and comparing the structures, which is basically what paleontologists do when they find fossils. They try to find similarities to see how they can be grouped together based on their structures. So, practice being a paleontologist. You're going to describe in all the ways in which the human arm and cat's front leg are similar. So, go ahead and put your thinking here in this box, paleontologist, and then pause the video and we will continue on. Okay, so for this next part, we just a shared structure. What is that vocabulary? It's a body structure in two or more species that features the same parts. For example, the same bones, as we saw with our kitty and our human. Um, we have an ulna, just as they have an ulna or similar. Uh, Radius is probably the most similar, and then we both have distal bones, although very, very different. So for part two now, we're going to read this article, How Are You Like a Blue Whale? And so click this link in Amplify and read that article. After you're done with that, we are going to skip part three and go straight to part four. Part four here is a sim investigation. Actually, it's really a sim exploration. So what you're going to do is actually, let me launch the sim so it looks the same for you. So again, just following the instructions in free explore mode and explore the sim. So I encourage you to do this. I do want to point some things out to you. This is a new sim for us. So each one of these little flags or pins here on the map are dig sites that relate to the fictional museum that we are working on in this unit. So if we click up here, uh, what's this? The Tiktaalik. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but if you click on this, you'll see what creature, what animal was discovered here. And then you can do one of two things. You can add it to your collection, which will make it pop up over here, or you can study it. So when you click study, this other window will pop up and it'll give some background information about the fossil. So you'll see it in fossil form, basically what it would look like in the museum. You'll see in the appearance, you'll see what the artists and scientists have put back onto that skeletal form. Um, and we can see what it might have looked like when it lived all of those millions of years ago. Of course, there's more information here. And then we can look at the actual structure of the creature itself. Just know that this, yeah, look at that. This little volley or soccer ball here is to give you some sense of scale. So this is about how big this creature was in comparison to a soccer ball. Plus, we can see all of the skeletal features and the structures of the creature itself. Now, the other thing I want to point out here, and I want you to explore a few of these here, maybe some of the ones, especially down here in our neck of the woods. But the other thing I want to show you, if you look over here in the upper right-hand corner, we're in map view. We can also go to tree view. In tree view, what we have here is this is, right now, if you look at the tree navigation, this is basically all life on the planet. And the idea is it evolved, everything evolved from a single cell that contained DNA. Eventually, cells with DNA in a nucleus, so that would be a specialized part of the cell that housed the DNA, About 2 billion years ago is when that change occurred. And you can keep going through and you can look at these a little more closely. Like if I either expand my animals here or just click on animals here, we're going to see how all those different trees of life kind of branched off as they continued to develop. So that you can see somewhere along the line here, we had tissues and nerve cells develop, and that would include the jellyfish and everything below the tree. So that would be the mollusks, the arthropods, everything. Um, and then here we can see where muscles are developed, and then some the idea of being symmetrical, where we're kind of most creatures are the same on one side as they are the other side. We can continue digging deeper into our family tree here to vertebrates, and we can see all of the evolutionary changes that happened along the way. Same thing with mammals. Finally, we're getting to something that resembles what we are. Uh, and then let's continue on. Let's see how deep we can go. Oh, yeah, look at that. We can just keep on going deeper and deeper down that family tree. Cool. Hey, look, we finally found whales. All right. So, friends, go ahead and explore that. That's for part four. And then for part five, you have some specific tasks. So you're still going to be in your evolutionary history sim, and you're still going to be in the free explore mode. But now you have some tasks to do. So in map view, what happens when you press on the orange markers? In map view, how can you add a fossil to the collection? Add one or two fossils to your collection, then go to view tree. What happens when you select rows in the tree navigation? So you're just going to go through, follow these steps in the sim. When you are done, push that hand in button. And as usual, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and don't forget, be nice.